My name is Ed Powell, nightclub owner and doctor in the city of Chicago. My brother Ben is my partner, whom you'll meet, along with my wife, Jewel, a host of friends, and my enemies. Now, we bring you this story so as to enlighten you of Chicago's underworld black history and what went on behind the green door. All you've ever heard in the news or seen in the movies was a one-sided story of the Italian mob. But on the flip side of the coin, there were also black mobs. You see, what we're doing here is really a play on words. The word gang we hear today arrived with the word gangsters. Black mobs are called gangs and thugs, Italian mobs, gangsters and groups. Now, it's kind of confusing, and I don't know why. But one thing I know for sure, Chicago is like no other city in the world. And you have to live here to know what I'm talking about. Now, first let me say that black mobs, some, not all, were not so fortunate as to come by or gain access to machine guns. On the other hand, 38s, 45s, not leaving out brass knuckles and razors, were quite in order and well used. Now, let's get into this big money game called numbers. I'm sure many of you will be surprised to know that this whole numbers racket business was started in the 18th century by a black man and an Italian, and put in the mainstream by three black brothers. Their names, Edward, Matt, and Joe Jones, better known to Chicago and abroad as the famous Jones Boys. The business was known nationwide as the policy game and remains the same as of today. Now, as you know, some of the most famous black entertainers were discovered in Chicago. Places like the Chicago Club Theater, Club Delisa, and Club Rumboogie. Just to name a few: Dinah Washington, Sarah Vaughan, Dee Gregory, Billy Eckstein, Johnny Griffith, Joe Williams, Gene Ammons, Muddy Waters, and Ella. You see, there's a lot more to this story than you'll ever want to believe. But I'm not going to go there this time. Instead, let's take a bite into my story. It all started one morning, 10 a.m., when my brother Ben was opening up for business.